Hello, Anselm Griffin here again with another YouTube tutorial. Today is the 29th of March 2020 and this is video number 247. Today, hopefully reasonably quick, we want to install a package called curl on our machine. And the reason we want to do that, we want to use ThingSpeak and MATLAB. We want to use HTTP commands. But to get all of these to work, we have to have a package of installed called curl or something like that. So the URL is, the Uniform Resource Locator. So it's all about, internet and HTTP requests. So I can leave that there just to say this tutorial is based on this man's here, and it's very good. He does it, dynamically, and I've done it sort of statically. So I'm going to look at the static version. So I've broken it down into 20 steps there. And we're going to go along here. So step 1, that's your man where the inspiration for this. Step 1, go to there. Step 2, select there the curl download wizard. Step 3, the machine will detect it. I have Windows 32-bit or Windows 64-bit. Doesn't really matter. We're assuming we're on a Windows, but it'd be 32-bit or 64-bit. Step 4, select generic. You can just see it there. Step 5, the wizard recommends, and we'll go with that one. So it's the first one up. I have a screen grab there. Step 6, how do you know whether you have Windows 32-bit or Windows 64-bit? So you can see it there, and I've given you in the system information, that'll tell you. And this screen grab here, 64-bit. So then here, select the current 64-bit. Step 7, download. It'll be zipped, unzip it, and I extracted it here to curl -7, that's really 7.69 Windows 64. Should see something like that. There's my drive E just there, and there's a ton of stuff there. Now we only want one file. Now you could leave everything there. What I did was I opened up a new Windows Explorer file. See that now in a second. Just gone a little too quickly. If you select the bin file, if you open the bin file, you see that executable called curl. So what we did then was, I jumped ahead a little bit of myself, a new instance of Windows File Explorer. What I did there was I created a new folder, and I renamed the new folder called mycurl. So there's the, shall we say, the stuff I downloaded. We are in that bin directory. There's curl, and there's just, it's still in drive E. There's mycurl. And I'm going to copy the curl from there into the curl directory there called mycurl. See there, just there, because all we need is that executable. And we want to execute that. So how you do that, you go to the start button down here. So just down there, you type run. You'll see it twice there. And a command prompt. So get rid of that. So you select the command prompt. Now, not everybody will be the same here. I have most of my stuff on the E drive, so I typed E:, that got me to drive E. And then I wanted to get to the mycurl directory, so I said CD. CD is short for change directory. mycurl, there's mycurl. I typed dir at the prompt, dir for directory, and there's the curl executable. I typed curl at the command prompt just to make sure everything was there. Yeah, nothing much happens. And there, it's giving you hints there, but at least if that works, at least you know you've downloaded it and you've navigated okay. Now, we're going to go to this website here, and we're going to do a HTTP request to get information from this website here. You have to type it at the command prompt. See there, I have highlighted in yellow. It'll spit back the answers. There's that page in real life. You can copy and paste out or control click it, and there's that web page in real life. I just had a bit of a Google and found a fairly simple one. Sorry about that. So then scrolling down a bit more, I put in here curl minus v, so that'll give me a verbose response. If I knock off the show characters, that'll appear a little better. So curl minus v or curl dash v, and you can see here it's establishing the connection, and then from down here it's throwing me back the stuff it found on that web page. I've mentioned that there, trying the connection. Returns those values. Okay, and just to show you there, I downloaded it, I unzipped it to there, and then this is a slight recap, and I made a new directory. I opened a new instance of File Explorer. I made a new directory, renamed it mycurl, and I copied and pasted that version of curl into there, and the reason I did that was it's just simpler. Okay, so hope that helps a little, and thanks very much for listening.